Executive Director, Jeff Mullen, Chairman, Dallas Hunn. This fight is scheduled for 12 rounds for the vacant WBC Lightweight Championship of the World. Our judges at ringside, Tim Cheatham, David Sutherland, and Steve Weisfeld. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Harvey Dock. And now, to everyone here inside T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. And to everyone watching on ESPN. This is boxing. This is Top Rank. And oh, baby, this is the main event. Introducing first, out of the Bud Light blue corner, presented in association with Samson Boxing, with head trainer Cello Betancourt. He weighed in at 134.3 pounds, wearing red, white, and blue trunks. His record, 16 victories, with 1 defeat. 14 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Making his first attempt at a world title. Welcome the KO artist from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, Edwin La Granada de los Santos. Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Antonio Leonard Promotions, with head trainer Wally Moses. He weighed in at 133.8 pounds, wearing black trunks. His record, perfect, 20 fights, 20 victories, 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is a 2016 U.S. Olympic silver medalist. He is the former WBO featherweight champion of the world. He is the former unified WBC and WBO junior lightweight champion of the world. He is ranked #1 by the WBC at 135 pounds. And pound for pound, one of boxing's best. Representing Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson!
This championship event, the kickoff to this Formula One weekend in Vegas.
All right, boxers, you received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Obedeceme todo el tiempo. Toca los guantes. Touch them up. Good luck. Buena suerte.
Harvey Dock, the referee, his 32nd world title fight. Will it be Shakur Stevenson's 3rd division as a world champion? Or will Edwin de los Santos and all that confidence ride high and deliver the power that he has shown in the recent past? Here we go, Tim. What are we looking for early on?
First of all, Shakur's going to have to get used to the speed of De Los Santos. So you're going to see him start slowly. He's going to manage the speed. He's going to figure it out. He's going to figure out his range to be able to stand close and walk forward like he usually does. You know, Shakur doesn't like to really fight off his back foot. In recent fights, you see him coming forward. So once he gauges the distance and he gets the distance right, then he's going to start coming forward and taking it to Dos Santos.
Burst of aggression from Edwin de los Santos. You mentioned the recent fights of Shakur Stevenson, where indeed he has shown more power and aggression. It started with the TKO against Jamel Herring and claiming a belt. And then Oscar Valdez, the 2-division champion, who he dropped in that win. He dominated Robson Conceição, who he just saw in a thriller against Navarrete, and then a 6-round knockout more recently against Yoshino.
So if you notice with Shakur, he always moves out in straight lines. You know, occasionally he'll turn the corner, but you see, again, he move out in straight lines. No counter there. But De Los Santos, he will get familiarized with that, and I think he'll get aggressive, and he will let combinations fly, and something will eventually land.
Well, aggression and landing power has to be the answer for De Los Santos.
There
Can't
it is.
sit back and let Shakur simply win with his superior skill. But then again, if you're too aggressive, Shakur's ability to get those openings, to counter and to find his own success will exist.
De Los Santos is extremely reactive.
Short right hand, Shakur answers with a southpaw hook.
He tries to answer everything Shakur throws or does. Any movements, any punches he throws, he's going to react with something.
There's a body shot, left hand to the body.
Again, that's the cutoff punch right there from Shakur. Again, I told you folks at home, they're going to be moving counterclockwise for the majority of this fight. And Shakur will use that backhand to cut off that exit. See, that's where the frustration comes. Shakur steps straight back, then he stops. But he makes his opponents miss. Pretty much makes them shadow box.
Statistically, one of the best defensive fighters in the world.
Time!
Shakur in that first round. Double punches, limited work. Shakur just 6 of 15.
De Los Santos is trying to cover ground with his feints. You don't always have to shoot a jab to cover ground. You can use your feints to get your opponent or a man to bag up. Shakur doing a great job, again, taking that full step back and stopping any type of attempt from De Los Santos.
There's that jab off the hip from Shakur. He was stressing that to us yesterday, Tim, saying he's been working on the jab, not just as a place setter to lead off, but to actually be an effective weapon.
Seeing Shakur off the back foot heavy as of right now, that just lets me know that that power is real of De Los Santos.
14 knockouts, 2 fights ago, a thriller when he TKO'd Jose Valenzuela. Got up off the canvas to do so.
When you're fighting a sniper like De Los Santos, you got to be patient. You got to limit your mistakes. And the one that's usually the more technical fighter.
There's a left hand to the body as he closed the gap. De Los Santos landing to the body against Shakur.
Usually has an advantage down the stretch, but I like the aggression from De Los Santos. He has a quick first step, Tess.
He does.
Quick, explosive.
There's where he generates his power from.
Again, closing the distance right there, missing his mark. Now, although he's missing, can he stay mentally intact? Because when you miss shots and you're constantly missing and you can't land on your opponent, it becomes frustrating.
Remember, Shakur opponents land only 13% of their total punches. That's the second fewest in the entire sport. Light heavyweight champ Dimitri Bivol is at 12.4%. That's number 1 in the world. little use of the forearm on the inside. You saw the frustration.
Little
from
roughhouse tactics. That's what you have to do. I mean, you can't show no respect, especially to a fighter of Shakur's class. You got to take him to a place that he's never been before.
Shakur taking those half steps forward.
Shakur's in the ring with someone just as athletic as he is. De Los Santos is athletic. He can move left, right, he can move back, he can move forward, he can move in every direction well, and he can drop a bomb at any moment and explode with offense. Shakur is taking his time. He needs De Los Santos to slow down a bit. Shakur is even having a hard time landing his jab against De Los Santos.
Precious moments of downloading range.
There it is.
And now closing that range.
And you see moving back in straight lines. Yes, he got off the line, but then De Los Santos followed him up with those short shots. And when I say the line, it's a line of fire. Again, that 50-50 equal positioning. When both guys are standing directly across from each other, I'll call it 6 o'clock. De Los Santos does a good job in following Shakur out. Good jab right there for Shakur.
That was a very effective jab by Shakur. Back to it.
See, Shakur is disciplined enough to be able to fight this type of fight, deal with the boos. He doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to him. He's okay with that. Now, can De Los Santos manage to fight at this pace and not get reckless?
There's a moment of reckless of falling in.
Can he stay behind himself and continue to box and find ways to get to Shakur?
Let's bring in Bernardo.
This whole round, Edwin De Los Santos has been fighting without the mouthpiece. The corner forgot to put it in his mouth. They've been waiting for a lull in the action, but they have not been able to get the attention of referee Harvey Dock, the inspectors, or the corner so far.
Yeah, there's no awareness by Harvey Dock or the commission that that's taking place, that De Los Santos is fighting this round without the mouthpiece in. Cello Betancourt, the trainer of De Los Santos, takes the mouthpiece out, and then he's sent out to the third round, and there is no mouthpiece. And as Bernardo reported, he fought the entire round without a mouthpiece, and Harvey Dock, the referee, never saw it. We can assure you the mouthpiece is in now as we begin round number 4. And Shakur Stevenson with a 16-8 connect advantage of a fight that is at the pace he thought it would be early on. And then he believes changes somewhere in this range.
De Los Santos now is choosing to push Shakur Stevenson to the left. Now he's looking to go clockwise against Shakur. Interesting adjustment right there from him and his team.
Trying to close the gap
yes,
with a triple jab. Bernardo, what are you hearing from the corner of Edwin?
I spoke with Humberto Betancourt, and he told me, I know that he's getting too much respect from Shakur, but I don't want him to get desperate. I want him to stay patient because his opportunity to land will come.
And the punch that he's looking for is the left hand, the backhand. De Los Santos is looking for that shot. Shakur is not giving it to him right now.
De Los Santos landing only 12% of his punches. That is right around the average of a typical Shakur fight. as he's able to turn him. Short left hand on the inside.
Shakur right now is just, he's willing to fight at this pace. He's not willing to commit. He knows that De Los Santos is looking for that backhand, and he doesn't want to run into that. And again, De Los Santos now getting a little bit reckless right there. You see him miss badly right there. That's what Shakur wants. He wants him to break down mentally. So he's taking his time. He's trying to see how patient De Los Santos is and will be throughout the course of this fight.
Shakur said there will be the moment where he's impatient. 31% of his jabs.
Keep him up, keep him up. Hands are free, hands are free.
Because you want to be aggressive against Shakur. You do. You want to be aggressive. You want to step to him. But at the same time, you want to limit your mistakes at the same time. If you get reckless, then you leave yourself open. De Los Santos is doing a good job in managing that. However, if I was in this corner right now, I would say, son, step on the gas a little bit more. Take a little bit more risk, because Shakur is not countering. He's closing the distance, but Shakur is not countering. He stepped out of the way right there. He didn't counter not one time. So if I'm De Los Santos and I'm in this corner right now, I'm saying, let your hands go. This boy don't want to fight.
If there's nothing
let your
coming
hands
back
go.
at you, what's the threat?
Exactly. Take more risks. You have the bigger firepower, and if he does decide to throw with you, that's good in our favor. Because if the fight stays outside like this, Shakur is going to he's just going to bank these rounds. Just pick and poke his way to victory, and he's okay with that. Again, stepping back, no counter. There you go.
Body shot comes in from De Los Santos.
There it is. Following him out that time. Again, going out in straight lines. You can catch up with him, with Shakur. It's going to take some risk involved, but you can catch up to him. And lots of feints right there. And you see De Los Santos right now trying to close the distance.
Unfortunately, CompuBox doesn't have a feints landed category. And thus the booze you hear.
Family, while you're shopping, please give.
Round number 6. Earlier this week, Edwin De Los Santos said, Shakur is scared of my power. He's scared of my pressure, and the only way to escape is running. Well, this is what De Los Santos did to make that point in that last round. Gave him that little running twist and turnaround. Here we are in round 6, where before the round started, Wally Moses, the trainer and grandfather of Shakur Stevenson, said, all right, now start scoring on this guy, and emphasize the jab.
Quick. Step back. Good.
De Los Santos is still a hot wire. He's hot. I mean, he's reactive. Look at his reflexes. You know, he's seemingly in position to be able to throw that backhand or that check right hook at any moment. And Shakur knows it. And that's the reason why he's like, I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to just keep it outside. I'm going to just keep dominating you like this. And I'm not going to take any chances because he's too dang strong still right now in the 6th round.
Shakur trying to catch him with that right hook as he came across the threshold.
Wow. Did you see that feint
Yes.
and that reaction?
Yeah.
Lord.
Give him the shimmy.
Woo.
Now on the inside.
The power's real. The power is real. Definitely has Shakur Stevenson on edge. See, just a double jab down to the body, but there's no follow-up punches coming from De Los Santos. Good shot right there. See, every now and then you got to take one to get one. I mean, I understand that this is it's boxing and you're supposed to not get hit, but sometimes you got to stand there and take some so that way you can land your offense. If I'm De Los Santos again, I'm going to sell out because if the fight continues to go like this, it's going to go in Shakur's favor.
Yes, you know exactly what the scorecards will read.
Absolutely.
Everybody geek, yo, need to get going with the next stream. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole. Yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them leaks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
Thrown as we begin round number 7.
Again, as long as this fight is fought at this pace, it's going to favor Shakur Stevenson. He can stay disciplined for the entire 12 rounds. This is De Los Santos' first fight going 12.
Yep. His first world title attempt, stepping up to 12-round status for the first time in his career.
So a part of me feels that the reason why he's not stepping on the gas a little bit more is maybe he's thinking about going the distance. When you do it for the first time, that tends to happen. You're wondering if you're going to have enough on the back end so you can serve early.
Now he comes in more aggressive, double jab, trying to search for the power hand.
And he missed all those punches.
Shakur was easily getting out of the way.
But, Tess, that's what he has to do. And he has to find a way. And don't punch at the head. Hit the body.
The head's not going to be there.
It's not. Hit the body. Hit the shoulders. Hit something. That jab right now is starting to dominate this round for Shakur.
Watch the holding, let him go.
Shakur now marching forward again. Looking to inflict more damage. But again, he's extremely cautious. He don't want to get hit with anything. And now he's in total control right now. He has De Los Santos bouncing. He's getting his rhythm now, Shakur is. Little by little, each round. De Los Santos look like he's looking to draw in Shakur.
But you have to pull the trigger when you do.
Yes, absolutely. And again, that step back right there. Making his punches fall short.
Not even close.
Not even close. And this is the frustrating part about facing a guy like Shakur. He can do this all night long. And then when he wants to turn it on, like he's doing now, he can.
chào các bạn. Ở tập video hôm nay thì mình sẽ giới thiệu cho các bạn là cách làm cô gái tinh nghịch và được làm từ đất sét nạ tự khô. Và bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ bắt tay đi vào giới thiệu những cái nguyên vật liệu mà chúng ta cần chuẩn bị để tạo nên một cô gái tinh nghịch nha các bạn nha. Vâng, và nguyên vật liệu đầu tiên mà chúng ta cần chuẩn bị ở đây là những túi đất sét tự khô. Và những túi đất sét tự khô hôm nay thì mình sẽ chuẩn bị những cái gam màu, như thứ nhất là một màu trắng. Đây là một màu da nha các bạn nha. Tiếp theo đấy là mình sẽ sử dụng màu xám, màu nâu, màu đen các bạn nha. Tiếp theo là mình sẽ chuẩn bị đấy là những bộ dụng cụ tạo hình đất sét. Và những bộ dụng cụ tạo hình đất sét hôm nay thì mình sẽ chuẩn bị những cái bộ dụng cụ như thế này. Đây ạ. Đây là những cái bộ dụng cụ tạo hình đất sét. Và ngoài ra thì mình sẽ thêm một hộp dao nữa nha các bạn nha. Tiếp theo là mình sẽ chuẩn bị đó là một hộp phấn tiên kèm theo bút tôm. Và ở đây sẽ không thể thiếu đó là bút màu nước nha. Cuối cùng là mình sẽ tạo thêm một cái khay này. Và cuối cùng là mình sẽ sử dụng keo tạo bóng để làm cho cô gái tinh nghịch của mình nó thêm phần bóng sáng và sinh động hơn nha các bạn nha. Vâng, và sau khi mình đã giới thiệu xong những cái nguyên vật liệu mà chúng ta cần chuẩn bị rồi, thì ở cô gái tinh nghịch này thì mình sẽ chia thành hai phần. Phần đầu tiên là sẽ bao gồm mình sẽ làm khuôn mặt và phần thân cho cô gái tinh nghịch của mình. Và ở phần thứ hai thì mình sẽ hoàn thiện nốt, đấy là về cái phần tóc và những cái phần còn lại của cô gái để hoàn chỉnh một sticker cô gái tinh nghịch nha các bạn nha. Vâng, và bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ bắt tay đi vào làm phần 1 để làm khuôn mặt và phần thân cho cô gái tinh nghịch của mình nha. Vâng, và đầu tiên thì chúng ta sẽ tạo ra một cái đế hình tròn như thế này nha các bạn nha. Và mình sẽ để lên trên đây. Rồi, tiếp theo là mình sẽ nhân lại phần khuôn mặt cho cô gái của mình. Và khuôn mặt ở đây thì mình sẽ lấy một ít màu da để mình làm khuôn mặt cho cô gái tinh nghịch của mình. Sau đấy chúng ta sẽ nhào đều khuôn mặt lên. Sau khi chúng ta nhào đều rồi thì chúng ta sẽ lăn tròn. Ta sẽ lăn tròn cái phần khuôn mặt của cô gái như thế này. Sau đấy chúng ta sẽ nặn bè nó ra. Đây, chúng ta sẽ để lên đây để nặn bè nó ra. Đây, chúng ta sẽ nặn bè nó ra như thế này nha. Đây, khuôn mặt của cô gái thì chúng ta sẽ nặn bè ra như thế này. Rồi, và sau khi chúng ta nặn bè như vậy rồi thì mình sẽ sử dụng thanh lăn này. Mình lăn ở phần giữa. Đây, mình sẽ nhúng phần giữa của cái khuôn mặt của cô gái như thế này nha. Đây nha các bạn nha. Rồi, sau đấy là mình sẽ dùng cái